Forgot to turn on the mic. Hello, everybody, and welcome. It is the 12th of August, 2024, and this is a very special edition of the Level 99 live stream where we are feeling fine all the way up here at Level 99. And you know what? I'm gonna just come out and say it. I have been officially belted. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the title of the stream is not to be underestimated. DSP and the Kino Casino may have just turned this detractor into a devotee. Yes, this is true. So /S on everything that you see here today on this stream. It is going to be a very special edition. Darkside Phil has now decided he has gone live early, and so we're actually kind of behind. So let's just jump into the Level 1 podcast, because obviously I do not have any original thoughts in my smooth brain. All I can do is mooch off of the success of others, and ladies and gentlemen, the guy Darkside Phil is suffering from success. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on in. I don't want to waste anyone's time. And if this is your first time here, thank you for hanging out with us here today. My name is Lord Diaz. I am a 19-year professional wrestler, a 20-year Dance Dance Revolution player, and as of late, I've been resting my hat on the mantle of Detractor, dumb butt. Will the Kino Casino and Darkside Phil sway me to think differently? There's only one way to find out. Let's go ahead and see what the guy is getting into. Ladies and gentlemen, today's show starts now. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Darkside Phil, the king. Checkmate 1990, thank you for the follow, my friend. Brady, welcome to the shit show. Everybody bow your head and pretend to be serious, because we are amongst royalty right now.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. Wow, what a show got in store for you today, because, ladies and gentlemen, today is the fallout, the unpacking, the
decompression
from last night's epic, over 4-hour cooperative react to the June the King documentary on Review Tech USA.
Review Tech USA, guys, give it up.
Seen it yet?
For RTU.
You are missing out. It was an epic event, and today on the show, I'm gonna tell you all about it, including the fact that it almost didn't happen. Yeah, there was complete last-minute disaster, and we really almost didn't get it together. Wow. So, it's going to be an epic show today.
Rich may eat corn the long way, but I can't have corn because it is not keto friendly. So please, Rich, do tell us how good corn is. You know what? Just to respect, we respect this king. There we go.
All right. So
we respect the king so much, we're going to get straight to the business at hand. Ladies and gentlemen, Kino Casino may have swayed my viewpoint, may have turned the perception of Darkside Phil on its head. But let's just see how the guy handles his newfound success now that he's buddied up with the Kino Casino.
Everyone, welcome to DSP Gaming and the Level 1 podcast. Today is Monday, the 12th of August, 2024, the day after, as I believe they will call it.
Ash, wow. Welcome to the shit show, my friend.
Was, right? Over on my DSP Reacts channel, I did a collaborative, cooperative react to the documentary about Review Tech put out by June the King yesterday.
I'm still a tractor because Phil is still a loser. Let's go.
It had, at one point, over 8,000 live viewers watching it when it debuted on YouTube. As of this morning, it has almost hit 500,000 views.
Are you Phil, are you lying right now? Are you telling me 500,000? Look, we need to go back. We need to see if he really just said 500,000. The face tells it all. The face right here tells it all. This is the story that you need to hear. Let's see if he says this. Let's just see if he really meant this.
8,000 live viewers. It had, at one point, over 8,000 live viewers watching it when it debuted on YouTube. As of this morning, it has almost hit 500,000 views in 24 hours.
Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen, the Kino Casino effect is real. What are we even doing anymore, guys? It's Jover. It's Jover, guys. Technically, I'm on vacation, so I'll probably have to leave soon. Well, good thing that this is being recorded locally, and good thing that you can always catch up on all the goings-ons in the Vortex, the Kino Casino verse, and beyond on this channel right here, youtube.com/lore_Diaz.
That's actually incredibly good performance for this kind of documentary. June has outdone himself with a quality piece of product, and I think that everyone on the internet knows that. And
wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. I feel like I just did a misinformation. Did Phil mean that the 500,000 views came on the June the King documentary and not the React? I'm gonna need to go back and figure this one out, because I just made a big to-do about nothing. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. This is why we're on the ropes. This is why our backs are up against the wall, guys. We're just taking all of this misinformation. We're only hearing what we want to hear. I think we need to readjust and refigure out what's going on.
And the fact that so many
June
people
has 456K. Thank you, Chuck.
That's
Appreciate
really what got
that.
people hype to kind of check it out.
And I also appreciate everybody hanging out with us across both YouTube and Twitch. I'm trying to get the YouTube channel to partner. We are now closing in on 200 hours of watch time left in order to get this channel to partner. If the king himself, the king, can get 3 channels to partner, all I could do is hope and aspire to be half as good or 1/3 as good as this guy right here. Let's keep going.
So they did, and I'm very happy for June. I hope that the
Philly B has 23K. Good for him. Oh, good for you. And do not forget, for all my DSP style enjoyers all the way over on Twitch, you can use the !DSP command to get yourself a truly epic Darkside Phil random sound effect. As such,
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I don't care.
He's not Mr. Views, guys.
I strongly recommend you check out the June the King.
And if you think that he's Mr. Views, then you are sadly mistaken.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
By the way, let's go ahead and glaze up the guy a little bit. Look at that open button shirt that the guy's wearing right now, showing off some chest hair there, letting everybody know that he's a real man. Let's go.
King channel on YouTube. Now, come to me for honesty. Man, let me tell you guys something. First of all, that was my highest viewed stream of all time. Of all time. Not just the highest viewed stream on DSP Reacts.
And you know what? All it took was a little bit of drama. All it took was a little bit of misery, merchant. All it took was a little bit of just swallowing your pride and owning up to the fact that drama sells. I'm so glad that he's found the right path. For years, he's been saying that he doesn't do drama content, that he's better than doing drama content. And here he is. And here he is, adapting and overcoming. Let's give it up for DSP, guys. Let's give it up. Thank you, Ash. I appreciate that. I can only hope and dream that one day I reach the lofty heights of this guy right here, Darkside Phil. Obviously, I have no independent thoughts of my own. He has the level 1 podcast. I have the level 99 live stream. I mean, what am I even doing here, guys?
Not just the highest viewed stream on DSP Gaming, not just the highest viewed stream on YouTube.
I'm not even wearing a buttoned up shirt, guys. Like, obviously, this is amateur hour.
It's literally the most views I've ever received.
Spoons
on a
out.
Live stream.
Spoons out.
Peaked at about, I want to say.
Just so Phil will felt his detractors one more time
viewers.
When he reacts to Kino Casino to his documentary. So this is what I'm waiting on. If you joined us earlier today for the Stepmania streams, I said out loud to the class that I think the long game here is obviously Kino Casino they get views no matter what. They get the support no matter what. They're letting Phil, they are blessing Phil with their audience and with their time and with their support, so that after they reviewed the Review Tech USA documentary, well, of course, turnabout is fair play, and the Kino Casino guys will obviously want to have DSP on their show over on Kick in order to live react to the Dark Side Phil documentary. Omega Mac 10, what up, pimp? Did you hear? The Tractors are in shambles right now. We're hurting right now. We're up against the wall here.
But we were over 3,000 at some point.
Now, guys, allow me to explain that throughout the entire 4-hour stream that Dark Side Phil had with Kino Casino last night, not one burp, not one scratch, not one snort, none of it. He was sitting up straight, he was prim and proper, and he handled his business. The agent himself, big ups, happy Monday, my friend. And Mr. Me Too Kerr. Pat Anthony also in the house, cashing in the hydrate or dihydrate. I completely forgot to turn this on, so let's go ahead and do that again. Let's just do that again. My apologies, I am not the streamer that DSP is. I'm failing and I'm flailing. Michu-chan is coming, my friend. I'm just so happy for the guy that he was able to persevere and push through and prove all of us haters wrong. Guys, I'm turning over a new leaf. I think it's about time for us to start showing Dark Side Phil the reverie and the respect that he obviously deserves. You feel me?
Which is absolutely amazing to have that many live viewers on my stream. Okay, my stream. This is not me appearing on someone else's show. This is my own stream. Bringing that.
First off, I'm going to just say this. Fuck the quartering. Fuck the side scrollers. For real, though. For real.
Attention. And of course, if you add
respectfully,
all the
of course,
streamers, I believe people were saying it was up.
And there you go, Pat Anthony. My apologies. I'm sorry. I am not the streamer that Dark Side Phil is. Obviously, unlike Phil, I do not fulfill my obligations to the chat and to everybody that supports this channel. And oh, by the way, guys, because we're now on Team DSP, I'm now going to employ some of his tactics in order to provide you guys with a reciprocal back and forth. If you like the fact that I'm now glazing up Dark Side Phil, please support the streams. Please support the streams. I cannot have DSP sitting on $4,000, ready to repair his dishwasher, ready to take Kat on a vacation over to Japan. And meanwhile, I'm sitting here with my ceiling falling down on top of me. Support's been kind of slow. So if you can, please do type in exclamation. I'm going to save you guys the thing. Go ahead and hit that PayPal right there. Let's go ahead and get some tips. If you love Dark Side Phil as much as I do, please send support.
Upwards of 8,000 viewers. So that's pretty darn good. All right, I'm happy for that.
Something in my eye.
Thank
Something
you to
in my
everyone
eye.
who tuned in. You know, will I ever get attention like that again? I don't know. It's nice, but let me tell you, chaotic. You guys, if you were there live, I know.
Well, check. We'll find out. Right? Right? We'll see. We'll see. Obviously, obviously the guy is on a money buff right now, and surely he won't say that he needs support today. I mean, does he even have he does have the leaderboard up. Oh my.
I know you saw how absolutely insane the chat was moving. It was flying, just flying a mile a minute. You could barely read it. It was all over the place. And of course, Darish,
was he in the chat? Guys, who saw it live? Because unfortunately, I was unable to do so. I was unable to watch it live. I'm going to catch the highlights and then watch it later on tonight. But did anybody watch it? Was Derek there? Was Darish there?
Just address the elephant in the room now. Okay?
Smoke weed every day.
We're gonna need some weed in order to cope harder, guys. If I had some edibles here, obviously I'd be eating the 5,000 milligram versions of them. Scares for repairs. This is true. I was crying on the toilet over how felted I was, so no. True. Thank you, Shadow. Shadow, do you know that we're now glazing DSP up now? We know April 1st is like 232 days away, right?
The amount of contributions were outstanding. We're over the top insane.
Well, Shadow, RE for VIP, actually means RE for TIP. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, support's been kind of slow. And if you're feeling generous, if you like the fact that I'm now glazing up Darkside Phil, please consider supporting. I'm going to maybe put up a QR code up on the screen just to make sure that there's no confusion. There's no confusion. That obviously, if you like the fact that the ceiling is falling down on top of me and I had to relocate all of my streaming stuff in order to make this work, please consider supporting.
I know you guys are probably wondering, well, how much did you make yesterday? Okay. Well, I can only tell you one thing.
Tell us, King. Tell us.
I made just about $1,000 in tips.
$1,000 in tips! Let's fucking go! Guys, what would you do with $1,000 in tips? All in one night. For 4 hours of work, what would you spend that $1,000 on? Yes, can someone please check if the tips are working, please? Yes, thank you, King Be Cruel. Obviously, you get it. A lot of gin, whale tail, of course. Hey, we all have our own vices. I will not take that type of slander because we're now glazing the guy. Look at this. Look at this guy right here. Some would say that this skin right here is pale and ghoulish. I say it's porcelain. I say that this guy is trend-setting, obviously. Omega Mac 10, thank you so much for your company. Dance Marionette in one day, man doesn't deserve it. He made it in 4 hours. I think we're on the wrong path here. I'm looking to make $1,000 in tips in 4 hours. And so the only way I know how to do it is by mooching off of his success and riding his coattails.
In one night. Thank you. Whoever.
You're welcome. You are welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the face of success. Truly. This man is so tanned, he's not brownish, but white, hot. Check, you got it right. You got it right. But look here, listen. Phil can only be filleted by one person at a time. And ain't nobody gobbling that success up more than me right now. Let's go.
Contributed yesterday. Seriously, thank you so very, very, very much. You understand how much that's going to help me and my business, and I really, really appreciate that.
I cannot wait to see the photographs from Phil taking his lovely wife, Kat, out finally for their honeymoon to Japan. Phil has been saying this since day one, that he has no time to take his lovely wife, who is absolutely beautiful and who we all adore, and who is possibly one of the most beautiful women I've ever laid my eyes on. Now that Phil has this windfall of money and support, obviously this guy's going to go out and take his wife out on vacation, right? To Japan, right?
Okay, $1,000 in tips in one freaking stream.
Let's go.
All right.
Prayer hands.
What about everything else?
Can I get some prayer hands in the chat for DSP and his wife, his lovely wife?
Ridiculous amount of super chats, and there were a ridiculous amount of memberships gifted to the channel. Okay, how many? I can't tell you. Now, it's not that I don't want to tell you.
You know what I do want to tell you guys? That if you type in !TIP into the chat over on Twitch, you get the link. And in fact, you know what? I'm going to pin this. I'm going to copy and paste this address. And I'm going to put it in YouTube too. Because guys, I'm just spreading awareness. Because you know what? Sometimes support's slow. Sometimes support is slow. And sometimes you just need to nudge people in the right direction. So here you go, guys. If you feel like if you like the fact that I'm pressing this button right here in order to get this emote on the screen, please do consider tipping. Thank you. Please, thank you.
Guy, I can't tell you because YouTube crashed when the stream ended. The stream had a lot of technical issues. Okay, we're going to talk about that in a second, how it almost didn't happen. And there were so many viewers and everything. By the end of the stream, as I was trying to shut down the stream, everything locked up and crashed.
When you're so successful that YouTube cannot keep up, can we get a round of applause for the guy? Can we get some goddamn support?
So normally what happens is when you end a stream on YouTube, a summary screen will pop up for you, and it'll say, here's how many viewers you had when it peaked. Here's how many total viewers you had.
Here's how much you made in super chats. Here's how many members you gained. It tells you all those statistics live, like right away when the stream ends.
I went to do it. The whole thing went bloop and just like locked up my browser. And then when I went back, you can't see.
Oh shit! Let's go! King Be Cruel! I have just received a very generous $20 tip from King Be Cruel. Prayer hands up for King Be Cruel. Are you kidding me? This shit really works? I should keep doing it.
Until like a day or two passes.
Oh, wait a minute. I have to show you the animation. Let's show off the animation. We'll do this one.
I took it to my penthouse and I freaked it.
There you go.
Now, you know, I go to that video and I try to take a look at it and I can't see any analytics on it whatsoever yet. It acts like I made nothing.
Analytics? Anal lickage? What? Huh? Hey, look. It's the year 2024. Everybody's eating ass now. I think Phil is actually a trendsetter. So when he told King Be Cruel to eat shit out of his ass with a spoon, he was merely just setting the trend for all of us to follow.
Now, obviously, I made a ton. We all saw the super chat.
Ash, thank you so much for hanging out with us, my friend. I really do appreciate your company. The replay will be available, and you are always welcome to come hang out. And in fact, tonight for Monday Night Brawl, we are going to have an open Street Fighter 6 lobby. I'm telling you guys, following the pattern and the blueprint that Darkside Phil has laid out before us has become a winning formula. And so, of course, you know, I have to ride those coattails. And of course, you know, we got to play some Street Fighter 6. So let's hope that there is no scrub camis out there with their mash jab, flowchart, pattern play bullshit.
Rolling in during that event, but I can't see it. I can't see it at all. So I'll know in a few days. It'll take, usually with YouTube, the longest it'll take is like maybe 3 days, and then you'll get an update. It'll update your analytics, and I'll know from my YouTube Studio app and everything. It'll tell me. I'll be able to take a look. But I did not monetize the stream in regards to ads, so I made $0 in ad revenue.
What a king! What a king!
Oh, it's ad unsuitable anyway because of the content. Now, there's literally nothing in there that's ad unsuitable. There's swearing, but swearing is allowed. So I did try to apply to get, you know, that fixed up. But
of course, Toma is invited. It is a open Street Fighter 6 lobby. Let's go.
FYI, knowing YouTube, they're probably not even going to look at it for several days. So anyone watching it now, enjoy.
Enjoy. And everybody, I want everybody to help wish Ash a very good afternoon and even better evening, because here on the Level 99 live stream, not only do we glaze up the guy, we glaze up everybody that supports the guy. So let's give it up. Prayer hands in the chat. A round of applause for Ash. Thank you for hanging out with us over on the YouTube side of things.
There may be some ads on the video in the long term,
and then never play them again because only scrubs play on Master.
I get nothing on ads whatsoever.
You got everybody here spitting hot facts right now. Everybody is speaking the truth. Not one piece of like satire. We're not playing games. We're being really serious here. And oh my God, the ceiling is coming down on top of me and there's just dust getting into my eyes. It's incredible. Because it's absolutely incredible.
Aren't they nice guys, right? So
we're going to take every character to
already-
master, and we're going to stop at master. As soon as we get to master, we don't touch the characters again. So we can say full-throatedly with 100% confidence that we are such good Street Fighter players that we got so many characters to master. Let's go.
I made a clip. My very first clip from that stream is live on the DSP Reacts channel already. I am going to plan to maybe like once a day make a clip from that stream and try to get it up on the channel.
Get it up, King.
But I want to kind of do it in order. Like there's maybe 3 or 4 big moments that stood out for me during the React that I want to highlight. The first clip is me revealing the briefcase. If you don't know what the briefcase is, I kind of don't want to spoil. I'd rather that you watch the clip. But it was something that we used over the course of the entire React. And that's an idea.
What an absolute legend. He's like using props on the stream.
Because they're always making references to like, you know, people felting, meaning you ran out of chips at the table, so now you just got felt
Brady, I'm so glad that you finally turned. I'm so glad that we have another convert. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Brady is now a devotee of DSP. All it took was 1 stream, 2 streams with the Kino Casino for us to find the error of our ways, guys. I'm so happy that you guys have decided to join me in this journey in self-realization. You know, sometimes the most difficult thing to do is to admit that you're wrong. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you guys that I am wrong. But I'm here to repent. I'm just a fallible human being. You know, I'm just a guy. I'm just a human being. Sometimes I make mistakes, but not this guy though. He stayed true to his path. He walked his own path, and now he is sitting in the lap of luxury. He's going to fix that dishwasher. He's going to finally fix the shower and the entire bathroom in his condo. He's going to finally take his loving wife, Kat, out on the honeymoon that he has said for the longest time that he was not able to do because he is so busy asking for a mere crumb of your support. It's not that much. It can't hurt. Yes. Yep, Brady. It's so true. It's so true. Let's keep going. I cannot get this guy.
When we're going to do a React like this, the person starts out with all their chips, but every time they make a big mistake, that's when they lose them. And just like you're losing a hand at a poker table or at a blackjack table. And so I just did it over the night. It was really good. So check out
this right here, you see, guys. I'm hoping this low support doesn't become a pattern.
the clip. Check out the React. It's live over there right now.
Ooh, that was a good one. Guys, obviously, he has no control over these things. He has post-nasal drip. And it's a medical condition, guys. It's a medical condition. And if you make fun of somebody for their medical condition, for something they have no control over, then I can't fucks with you. Holy shit, Phil, the detractors, they were wrong. That's the next shirt, guys.
And I hope that you enjoy.
That's the next shirt.
Okay. So good stuff all around. I want to say thank you to the Kino Casino guys. Obviously,
no, thank you.
I just done the React
thank you for the content,
I probably
King.
would have brought in.
Why is this man a chipmunk? I feel like there was something going on my end.
I would have never broken 3,000 viewers. I wouldn't have made insane amounts of support like I made at all. So I'm incredibly grateful for that.
I'm grateful that he decided to take the plunge. It takes a big man. It takes a very special type of man to go out of his comfort zone. And collaborate with other creators. And Kino Casino were so wise and so generous to give Phil the keys to the kingdom. And not only did he deliver, he over-delivered. Give it up.
Pretty awesome, actually. Oh, and by the way, just so you guys know, today, we might have some newcomers on the stream. I don't know how many newcomers will be here today or not. If you are here and you're a newcomer, FYI, I shout out all contributions at the end of the podcast. The last like half hour or so. So if you contribute, thank you in advance. I really appreciate it. This is a normal day for me now. So
Jess Cup, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens and everybody in between, give it up for the MVP of this and every stream. If there's one person I like more than DSP, it's Jess Cup. Jess Cup always coming by, always hanging out, and always being a positive and meaningful contributor to the channel. So yes, we need flowers, more flowers for DSP, but most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, we need tips. Obviously, tips are the liquidity of my business, and if you're not tipping, then I mean, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I have a ceiling falling down on top of me. I have this paper plate right here. There's no food. There's no food on this paper plate here. What do you expect me to do? Eat some like lunch meat sandwiches? What are we even doing?
So my goal is to hit 50 bucks on any given stream. That includes this podcast, and then we're going to head over and do my React show on my React channel, DSP.
You mean to tell me that after nearly $4,000 of support yesterday, not even a full 24 hours ago, this guy is telling us that he needs $50 every stream? I think that's the most goated thing you could ever fucking do. He is never going to be content. He's never going to be content. He's always grinding. He's always putting his nose to the grindstone. He's always just thinking up new and interesting ways of getting that bag. That's something to be admired, guys. The tips are mandatory. This is shit that I should have been on 16 years ago. Where the fuck am I? What am I doing with my life, guys? This is goated. This is absolutely insanity. Guys, take notes. This is obviously the way. Let's go.
Internet's a clip show. So thank you in advance to anyone who supports.
Hell yeah.
And,
Get that fucking bread, guy.
Back to business as usual, basically, for the rest of the week. Okay? Cool. All right. So that went really well when it happened, okay? And I'll talk a little bit about how it went, but before we get there, I want to talk about how it nearly didn't happen, all right?
Let me do my soy face.
So, as you know, yesterday, I tried to, well, 2 days ago, I tried to test Discord to see if I could actually run this call with the guys from Kino Casino.
Look, you see how he was digging in his eye like that? Obviously, the man works so hard. He's kicking up dust everywhere he goes. Like, where he goes, obviously everybody follows him. And so sometimes it takes a guy to finally sit down and relax to figure out what's going on inside of his own head. And so, of course, you're going to start picking at your face.
To do our co-op react on the Rich documentary. And when I tried to do it, it was working, but I was having some tech issues. Like, for example, the video kept disappearing. And I couldn't understand why. And the video looked choppy. And I was like, man, you know, it's kind of weird because I know this PC is good for this kind of stuff.
Are we back? Are we back? We are so back, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies. All right, my apologies. Obviously, this is karma. This is obviously all the times and all the videos and all the references that I've made slamming on the guy, coming back to haunt me. And you know what? That's just something that I'm going to have to deal with. Because, you know, when you make your own bed, as the guy said once, talking about Review Tech USA, you have to lay in it. And you know what? I'm going to take it as it comes. I'm ready to repent. I am so ready. I am so ready to repent. And I hope you are all ready to repent as well, because, I mean, Checkmate is asking us, crazy off topic, but is there any chance you'll cut another promo with DSP references sometime soon? My buddy absolutely loves them, and he needs more. Well, let me be honest with you. I'm starting to think that maybe being a detractor isn't all that it's cracked up to be. And I'm ready to raise my hand and say in front of the internet at large that I was wrong. I was wrong about this guy and about all of it. I'm ready to lay myself down at the mercy of this king. Stay tuned.
Yeah,
Stay
10-year-old
tuned.
PC, but it should be able to handle a Discord call. Like, what the heck is going on here?
The one
And-
with the 2 eyes in the welcome.
And so I said, you know, to Andy, I think you should run the call.
How are you, my friend?
because
I
you're
hope
so
you are
used to
staying
doing it.
happy,
You
healthy, and most
go
importantly,
every single time you
hydrated.
stream for your show, so you know the ins and outs of it. I don't. I don't understand why it's giving me these technical issues. So I think you should control the call. And he agrees, like, yeah, not a problem at all. You know, I'll call you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jasper Kitty is in the house. Can we get some cat emotes in the chat? We love cats. DSP's a cat guy, and so I am a DSP guy.
We'll get the audio and everything working, and then I'll run the video, and you know, but you can run the stream. I'm like, perfect. That makes sense because then I can look at the chat. I can
Yeah, that makes sense.
You can take control of the video call. Makes it so we're splitting the responsibility, and it makes it better for both sides, right?
Look at this guy right here. This absolute legend. A family man, a cat guy. I had it wrong this whole time. Joe Dub, welcome to the shit show, my friend. I hope you have your spoons at the ready because we are ready to eat some crow. We've been wrong this whole time. You know how they say the detractors, they were right? Well, I think this time the detractors were wrong. Obviously, the king right here is suffering from success. And we need to just, you know, accept the fact that we were wrong.
So, here's what happened yesterday. All right. They call me. They're on the call. And I join the call.
And by the way, this guy's talking about Discord. He